Okay, so Kay, I spoke with Kay earlier yesterday, and he gave me the go-ahead to film this video, this quick screencast to explain, some things I noticed about the Michael and Company Incorporated website and what I think could be improved, and also explain a little bit about what I do to help you guys get some more business, maybe. If you're interested, just you know, email me back after the fact and we could chat. But anyway, let's get started. So there's a couple of things that I noticed with the website. The first thing, actually the main and only thing really, is that there's no menus up here. You go to any other, this right now is your number one competitor in the area. Even though it's a franchise, it's still your number one competitor in San Jose right now. And they've got menus here to pick from, so they know exactly where they're going. The customer can navigate your website flawlessly. That's a must. I mean, that has to be in your website. I mean, otherwise you're going to be losing a lot of potential customers. So, I mean, you've got some menus here, but this isn't really the same kind of setup as a top bar menu with your logo right here. You got the logo sitting here, but there's no menus, so it's just a little confusing. But other than that, I really do like the way that this website looks. I mean, the pictures that you guys have here, especially the tire service, the farther you scroll down, the better it looks. I mean, you've got your content. Now, the main issue here is there's not enough. You need more words. Content is the most important thing for Google. So if you're trying to rank on the first page of Google, which is what we specialize in doing, um, you need more words, with preferably with keyword-rich content. Now, keywords are something I'll get into in a minute or two, but yeah, like I said, the farther we go down, the more professional the website looks, and it really does get a lot of clicks. I mean, you guys are pulling a lot of business, but you're not even close to being on the first page of Google. I mean, um, so this tool I'm about to show you here, this is called Ahrefs. Now, we use this to determine how well a website is, how healthy it is, how many, it gives us all the information up front that we need, especially this number right here, organic traffic. Now, that's the amount of people that visit your website from a search engine like Google or Bing, or honestly, everyone just uses Google, but yeah, that this is the number we need to increase because this is free money. That is absolutely 100% free advertising. I should say the cheapest cost advertising is organic traffic. And to get this number up, we need organic keywords right here. Right now you've got a decent amount. You got 473. But the problem is if you have too many with a high KD like this, 27, although you are ranked in the first position for it. So automobile shop that's kind of difficult to pull off. Usually when you get a KD this high or keyword difficulty, it can take years to get that within the first 10 ranks, but you're sitting in the first position right there, so that's good. Um, but the idea is to get as many of these words here as possible to this number one. So no matter what they search, you're the first person that pulls up whenever you get searched. Now, um, in the organic searches here, let's go back to your website real quick. So I like the pictures. I like how the layout is set up, but we need more words here for sure. So that you can rank a little easier. And I do like this. This is a yeah, this right here is a basic lead generation. So basically, it just helps you collect information on customers that are looking for your services because they're showing interest at that point, and then you collect their information automatically, and you can call them whenever you get the spare time. That's really good. It helps any business of any kind. But yeah, this up here needs a little bit of work, and we need some menus here. Other than that, and the lack of words, lack of content, this is a phenomenal site. I mean, when I come here to Arabs, you're doing really well for for what it is. Now, this is not a lot of traffic for that area and those keywords, and I'll show you in a second what your number one competitor's doing right now, and they're currently sitting. Where are they? they're I think they're number four, serviceking.com. These guys are supposedly they're also a franchise, but they're supposedly a higher rank. But I think they're paying a lot of money to be in this position because I checked all their links and stuff. They're not getting that many clicks per month, even for a franchise. So I don't understand what's going on here. I'm going to look more into that later on, but I digress. So if we look here at the Service King website, which I already have pulled up, they've got those menus here. They've got content already before they even go into all of the different niches. They've got content on every single picture, and these are submenus, just like these up here, but they're visual submenus. So you've got the people that can read and understand the information quickly that way, and that's their preferred method of, getting through a website, and then there's people that like to scroll down until they see a picture of what they're looking for. Auto paint repair, perfect, boom. Then they go into it. Fender repair, boom. I don't really know too much about auto body. I used to do a little bit of it when I was in high school, but other than that, I like hail damage repair. I don't understand how where's the difference between bumper and fender repair is. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. But the point is they have it laid out in a way that just looks really cut. It's very professional looking. I think the majority of all their content is on their other pages here, but it doesn't quite matter because they have so much of it. I'll show you what they're doing in terms of numbers. Like they've got a fairly high rank. So this right here actually is very telling. Depending on this number, it's comparing you to every single other website on the internet. Um, Now you're not quite as high up. This is basically stop that. This is the strength of your URL, which is fairly high. But this is the trust that you actually have earned with Google. Really, you want both of these numbers as high as possible, and this is on a scale from 0 to 100, 100 being the best on the internet, 0 being the worst on the internet. So you're in the bottom 29th percentile for URL strength here on your website, which is not that bad. I've seen much worse. Um, and you're in the bottom fourth percentile. We need to get this number up. This is what you're lacking right now. But if you look here at the Service King, your number one competitor here, they've got a lot of backlinks. They've got a lot of domains, and this is because they're a franchise. But yeah, look at this, like a domain with all its subdomains. They're pulling 40,000 a month, 40,000 clicks. That is worth $105,000 if you just paid for all the clicks and all the leads that they pulled in. That's what that's worth because pay per click is $78, a click, and they get 40,000 clicks. So that's cash money. I mean, that's the proof is in their report here. I mean, it really is. I could go through their keywords, but it would take me years because they've got 23,000 of them. So I don't think either of us had the time for that, and I don't want to waste any of yours. But I'm just trying to show you just some things I've noticed about your website. So if we go specifically to this URL, then there's significantly less traffic. There's only about 272 clicks, but I mean, I don't even think you'd be able to handle another 272 jobs a month. But when you add that 272 to the clicks you're already making, you're basically increasing by about 30 or so percent for your business. And that number is going to fluctuate. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. But I mean, they're a franchise for a reason. They get 270 clicks here. They get 400 and some clicks in the next city. And that's really how you grow. But if we don't maximize the amount of clicks, sorry, I'm clicking around like crazy. If we don't maximize this number here for your website, then you're losing potential money, potential profit, potential growth. I mean, that's what we do. We put you on the first page of Google, preferably in the first position of Google, um, so that you'll get clicked on first and people will try and call you first. You'll always stay busy that way. I mean, Google is the main place people go to find any kind of work, any kind of products that they need, any services they need done. They will go here, or they will come here to the map pack. Now, if you go on your phone and you go into Google Maps, and I know some people use Waze and all that stuff, but if you go into Google Maps, this is what you'll see. It's these people here when you first search for this. If you search these exact same words on Google Maps, on your phone, this is what you're going to see. And there's way more. I mean, there's tons of people on here, but these are the top ones that you'll find. It's called a map pack, and being on this as well is very helpful because then you'll be the first place that people stop. Assuming you're within means of someone thinking you're close enough to them, but it just makes it easy and simple whenever they look up auto body repair San Jose, California on Google Maps, and then they click on your business, and then they're there in 10 minutes, and you've got somebody in person trying to get you to look at their car, and that's free advertising. That really is. I mean, we work behind the scenes to get you on these map packs, to get you ranked organically, so that you're not spending money on leads unless you want to, like through Facebook or, Google Ads or anything like that, so that you really have the most potential, the most opportunity to grow as a business. It's very simple to explain it that way, but it gets intricate when you have to go through all of these things and you got to know what you're doing. I just don't think your internet guy right now really knows what they're doing, or they're struggling with it maybe, or they've lied to you because your website can be doing so much better right now. It really, it's not even on the first page of Google, so they don't have the SEO, they don't have the web design skills necessary. And I'm not trying to bash anybody here. I'm just letting you know that from a professional point of view, there is improvement to be made. Just let me know what you think of this video. All I ask, honestly, is a comment on this video telling me what you think. If you agree with me, if you think I'm completely wrong, what your legitimate thoughts are. And if you don't comment on the video, then feel free to send me an email with your thoughts. But other than that, I hope you have a great day. And if you're interested in working with us or speaking more about what we do and how we can help, then just let me know through email. You'll have mine. I'm sending it to that email that Kay, your front desk guy, gave me. I think he was your front desk, I assume. He picked up the phone, so that's what I'm gonna call him. He was really nice to me, helped me out a lot, and I hope we speak more in the future.